Muy buenas noches a todos, muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches. Digo buenas noches porque estoy acá en Buenos Aires, Argentina, son las 10. Tal vez por allí sea un poquito más temprano. Espero que estén todos muy bien, gracias por conectarse, gracias por seguirnos, por estar con nosotros en estas meditaciones. Entonces vamos a iniciar la meditación de hoy. Espero que me escuchen bien. Si tienen algún problema con el sonido, me avisan, por favor. Vamos todos juntos a elevar la energía Kundalini, como sabemos, y darnos los 7 bandas de protección con toda nuestra atención, pidiéndole a nuestra energía Kundalini que por favor suba a lo más alto, que suba a nuestro Sahasrara. Y cuando damos los 7 bandas, ponemos la atención en cada uno de los chakras. En el Muladhara, en el Swadhisthana, en el Navi, en el Anahata, en el Vishuddhi, en el Agnya y en el Sahasrara. Hacemos un amoroso Namasté, saludando a nuestro espíritu. Y llevamos toda nuestra atención al interior, respirando profundamente, cada uno a su ritmo, pidiéndole a nuestra Madre que por favor venga a nuestra meditación, que por favor guíe nuestra meditación, que nos permita y nos ayude a tener una meditación profunda y silenciosa. Vamos a llevar las 2 manos hacia la Madre Tierra y agradecerle con mucha humildad por todo lo que nos ha dado durante este día, por el sustento, por toda la paz y la alegría que nos permite con su belleza absorber a través de nuestros sentidos, por la gravedad que nos permite estar permanentemente en contacto con ella. Por favor, Madre Tierra, disuelve nuestros pensamientos, llévate nuestras preocupaciones y concédenos el silencio interior. Vamos a decir el mantra de Sri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Matashi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Dejamos la mano derecha sobre la Madre Tierra y toda nuestra atención la posamos ahora sobre el Muladhara Chakra. Divino Sri Ganesha, tú que eres nuestro hermano mayor, establece en nosotros tus cualidades. Por favor, concédenos la inocencia, la pureza, la sabiduría y la humildad. Destruye, por favor, cualquier obstáculo que impida que nuestra atención se establezca en tus cualidades. Sri Ganesha Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Matashi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Dejamos la mano derecha sobre la madre tierra y nuestra atención va hacia el canal izquierdo, del cual nuestro Muladhara chakra es el inicio. Sri Ganesha es quien auspicia, nos da la posibilidad de obtener esa auspiciosidad del deseo puro en nuestro canal izquierdo. Que se establezca el puro deseo de ser uno con el Espíritu en nuestro canal izquierdo. Por favor, Madre, disuelve en la Madre Tierra todos los excesos, todos los desequilibrios de nuestro canal izquierdo. Sri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Matashi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Llevamos la atención al canal derecho, cambiamos las manos de posición. Madre, por favor, balancea nuestro canal derecho. Disuelve en el éter todos los excesos, todos los desequilibrios de nuestro canal derecho. Sri Mahasaraswati Hanuman. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Matashi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Con nuestra atención y nuestra mano derecha vamos a elevar nuestra energía Kundalini por todo nuestro canal central, lentamente, pidiéndole, por favor, Madre, sube por mi canal central. Permíteme sentir tu ascenso por mi interior. Permíteme sentir tu frescura bañando mis chakras. Sri Kundalini Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Subimos con nuestra atención al Navi central. Vamos a dar un bandhan alrededor del vacío con toda nuestra atención en el principio del Guru, en las cualidades del Guru en nuestro interior. La paciencia, la entrega, la disciplina. Con toda la atención en nuestro principio del Guru, vamos a escuchar el canto del maestro. Sri Shiva presenta a Sri Parvati la importancia del Guru. En la palabra Guru, la primera sílaba lleva los atributos de la Maya. Cuando la sílaba segunda, Ru, destruye la ilusión provocada por la Maya. Consecuentemente, la posición del Guru es la más inaccesible y la más elevada, aún para los dioses. Y Sri Guru es reverenciado por todos. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien salva a los que cayeron en el océano del infierno, cuando se encontraban sobre el árbol del mundo terrenal. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien es Sri Brahmadeva, Sri Vishnu, Sri Shiva, y quien solo es el supremo Brahman. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien ha creado todo el conocimiento para el bien de la gente, para que puedan obtener el puente que les permita atravesar el océano del mundo terrenal. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien abre los ojos a los que se han vuelto ciegos por causa de la oscuridad de la ignorancia, untándolos del colirio del conocimiento. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien realiza la iluminación del mundo. Es mi padre, es mi madre, es mi hermano y mi Dios. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, que es la verdad. La verdad se manifiesta en el mundo gracias a su luz. Él es la gloria que encanta al mundo. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien es Sat, la pura existencia. Para él el mundo, con su variedad de formas y objetos, deja de aparecer como real. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, cuya forma es causa y acción, y está presente como causa en todas las acciones. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, cuya presencia como causa y acción en todas las cosas lleva la unidad y la variedad de las formas y de los objetos. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, cuyos pies de loto descartan el caldeamiento traído por la dualidad y nos salva de todos los infortunios. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, con la palabra, con la atención, con los ojos. Él es verdaderamente Sri Shiva y su Shakti. Sus pies de loto tienen resplandores de rojo y blanco. Medito en Sri Guru, en quien la sílaba Gu muestra el estado más allá de los tres gunas, y Ru, la forma sin forma. Él nos otorga la forma que está más allá de los tres gunas. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien destruye a través de la realización del ser los karmas acumulados durante las existencias pasadas. Salutaciones a Sri Guru. Ningún principio está por encima del Sri Guru. Ningún tapas ni conocimiento puede existir más allá del principio que es Sri Guru. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, quien ha mostrado la forma de una bóveda ininterrumpida y que ha penetrado todas las cosas vivientes y no vivientes. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, cuyos pies de loto están adornados de los diamantes de la Sruti, escrituras, y de los lotos tornasolados de los Vedas. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, cuyo mero recuerdo despierta espontáneamente el conocimiento. Salutaciones a Sri Guru, que es Chaitanya, extremadamente sereno, más allá de Naga, Bindu y Kala. El origen de la meditación es la forma de Sri Guru. El origen del puya son los pies de loto de Sri Guru. El origen del mantra es la palabra de Sri Guru. También el origen de la meditación es la gracia de Sri Guru. Vamos a decir el mantra de Sri Adiguru Dattatreya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adiguru Dattatreya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Matashi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Subimos lentamente nuestra atención a nuestro corazón, allí donde reside nuestro espíritu. Madre, por favor, ven a nuestros corazones. Permítenos sentir y percibir tu divina presencia en nuestros corazones. Danos, por favor, la sabiduría para profundizar y conectarnos con nuestro espíritu, lejos de la maya, de las ilusiones, del mundo material. Subimos la atención al Vishuddhi Chakra. Podemos dar unas vibraciones sobre el Vishuddhi, alrededor del Vishuddhi central. Recordando siempre que a través de este chakra se manifiestan las vibraciones en nuestro interior. Madre, por favor, ilumina nuestro Vishuddhi Chakra. Permite que sea nuestro espíritu, nuestro corazón, nuestro amor, quien se comunique a través de nuestro Vishuddhi. Subimos la atención al Agnya. Madre, por favor, danos el poder de perdonar a todo el mundo y a nosotros mismos. Guíanos para poder pasar esa estrecha puerta que nos lleva directo al reino de los cielos. Elevamos nuevamente nuestra energía Kundalini por nuestro canal central, con toda nuestra atención. Madre, por favor, sube por nuestro canal central. Apoyamos la palma de la mano en el Sahasrara y dando un masaje le pedimos a Sri Mataji con todo nuestro corazón: Madre, por favor, ven a nuestro Sahasrara Chakra. Permítenos sentir en nosotros la conciencia sin pensamiento y establecer la conexión con nuestro espíritu. Con la mano aún en el Sahasrara Chakra, vamos a decir el mantra Sri Nirvichara Samadhi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Matashi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Vamos a bajar la mano y nos vamos a quedar unos minutos disfrutando del estado de conciencia sin pensamiento, sintiendo la belleza del silencio en nuestro interior. con este estado de meditación vamos a escuchar un discurso de Sri Mataji con motivo del Navaratri Puja de 1983.
And all of us are meeting after such a long time of my tour. When in Italy I said that England is the heart of the universe, they would not accept it. They were very shocked at this statement. They couldn't believe that England could be the heart of the universe. One of the reasons was that they felt that the English people were invaded once by Romans, and Romans at that time also had felt that English were very bumptious people. They would not
Perdón, disculpen que estaba con la pantalla equivocada.
even if they were lost, they used to be bumptious.
Acá sí.
Once by Romans, and Romans at that time also had felt that English were very bumptious people. They would not even accept the defeat with the grace of a person who is lost. Even if they were lost, they used to be bumptious. So they could not believe how could it be that the English is the heart of the universe if this is the heart was the situation of the universe. And then they described to me at length the bumptiousness of the English. And then I felt I have known something like that myself. Now when we are celebrating the greatest of greatest, this Navratri, there must be something special about it. That we have to cleanse this heart completely, fully, and make it so pure that it purifies all the blood that passes through the whole of the body. So the cells of this heart, which has made this great organ, has to be the best, because the cells of the heart within a human body are the best cells, the highest quality, the most sensitive. And it's the heart that expresses the anahata, the sound that is without percussion. While we find that there are some people of caliber, there are, but others talk more, show off more, and do not have the caliber. Now to achieve that caliber should be possible because you are born on this special land of England. That possibility must be built within you. But then what is lacking? Why is it that with all the possibility, with all the great background, with all the merits to be here, why is it we find that Sahajogis for years together do not come up to many others? What is the reason? Heart, if you see, has a pulse rate and it moves with a certain sound, and you can even get it onto a graph, and it is so systematic, it is so regularized, it is so disciplined that even a slightest murmur or slightest change shows on the graph. It's a very sensitive thing. And that is what is lacking here, is that discipline of the heart. It's an erratic, funny heart which swells up in ego. And whatever one may talk, this is another reading people have, that whatever you may tell them, that time seriously they listen to you, and second moment it has no effect on them. So this is another thing we should see, that if it is within us, let us understand that what we lack is disciplining. And that disciplining has to come, otherwise our caliber cannot improve. But for all that, I think what we should have is innate intelligence. No education, innate intelligence. Innate intelligence to understand that our caliber has to improve. Now here pulsates the spirit. The spirit and not the power. The witness, the one that watches. That is the reflection of God, who is the spectator of the work of the Devi. Actually, what happens, that without rising up to that status, if we also say, all right, we are also watching because we are the spirit, then we do not achieve that caliber. And with all the blessings, like 7 auras of the heart, we have got 7 ashrams. We do not understand that we all have to discipline ourselves only to take advantage or to be in the Sahaja, to claim that you are a Sahajogi, is not a sign of being a cell of the heart. And warning has to be given now. Very important is, at this juncture, when Sahaja is now taking off, remember this, the speed has been gained and it is taking off. Those who will be left behind will be left behind. So don't get into bumptiousness. First is your character, as everybody says, they are very bumptious. Try to be humble and then understand that you have to be in the plane and not left behind on the grounds. It is moving fast. Now the most fortunate thing is that today is the Navratri, and that I should be in London, and this Navratri Puja should be performed here. No other country is that privileged because this is the highest puja. The greatest ritual which you can attend. So why do we do Navratri? In the heart, to do Navratri is to accept the powers of the Shakti. To realize the power that all these chakras have got in themselves. And that when they are enlightened, how you can express all these powers of these 9 chakras within ourselves. The 7 chakras plus the heart and the moon makes it 9. But I would say that 7 of these, and on top of that we should say 2 more centers, which Blake has described surprisingly as 9 centers, clearly. Just now I cannot talk of the higher 2 centers, but let us at least talk of the 7 centers. The power of these centers have we been able to develop within ourselves. How can you do it? You have no time. You are all busy people. And bumptious. So now, to develop these powers, we have to concentrate on these chakras. Everywhere I went, I was surprised. The questions they asked me, the way they were, nobody talked about their family, house, jobs, or any other nonsensical thing like unemployment and all that. They just asked me, Mother, how do we develop the power of this chakra or that chakra or that chakra? And I asked them, how is it you are asking about a particular chakra? They said, because we find this is missing in us. Especially in me, this one is not all right. This is another negativity to make my throat all right. Now for a realized soul, there is no need for me to discipline you or to tell you all these things, because I hate to talk in this tone to you today. But I have discovered that if I do not warn you now, tomorrow you will blame me that I did not warn you. Take it as a serious warning. Now, after realization, there is no need for me to discipline you at all, because you have got the light, you have known what is realization, you have known what it means to be realized, and you have also known how much you have gained out of it, how much your personality has improved. But there is something more that has to be done. Is to see for yourself if you have really disciplined yourself or not. There is no need for any leader to tell you. There is no need for any ashram fellow to tell you. There is no need for anyone to tell you. It is you who is a realized soul. You are your own master. You are your own guru. Imagine, you are all gurus, great gurus and sadgurus, respected saints, where all the angels have to shower you with flowers. Think of it. And here you are bumptiously giving lectures, talking bumptiously. Very embarrassing, even for the deities. They don't know what to do, whether to garland you or to shut your mouth. Here you are, who have been, or I take them out. Who is crying? That is child. Here you are in such a great position that you have got realization. That only thing you have to accept the beauty of this great yoga, that you just enlighten your own powers, which are on these 7 chakras. Now let us see, the first chakra belongs to the power of Gauri, the power of the mother of Sri Ganesh. Gauri's power. Tremendous they are, aren't they? Because of her power, you have got your realization. Now what have we done to enshrine that power within ourselves? Today, if it is the first day of Navratri, let us see what have we done. Have we been able to develop our innocence within ourselves? When people talk, they are so sharp. How can you be sharp if you are innocent? They are so bumptious. How can you be that if you are innocent? People play games. How can you do that if you are innocent? Harm each other. How can it be if you are innocent? So first of all, you have to see yourself that the power of innocence, if it has to live, all the rest of the nonsense has to go away. If you want to have the innocence, all that is anti-innocence has to be dropped off. I can understand about people who are ignorant, who have ignorance. Then in ignorance, of course, how will they talk of innocence? But you are not ignorant people. You are knowledgeable. You've got your enlightenment. And the power of innocence is so great. It makes you absolutely fearless. Not bumptious, but fearless. And the greatest thing of innocence is that you are respectful. The sense of respect, if it is not developed within you, if you cannot develop the sense of respect for other Sahajogis, for other people, for the ashrams, for the discipline, and your own self-respect, then it is of no use even talking of Sahaja, because that's the very beginning of it. First, you do not respect, all right. You are bumptious, all right. You are in a big fool's paradise, as they call it, riding a fast horse. All that is there is all right, is forgiven. But once you have seen the light, you must try to get rid of all the snakes that you have been holding on to. It's a simple thing. In your childlike nature only, you can receive the blessings of Gauri. Otherwise you cannot. You have to be really childlike. Otherwise, it is absolutely useless, no use telling you anything because you think you are too clever. To such a person who thinks he is too clever, what's this of talking to such a person? Because he already knows everything. So the first power when you develop, you must learn to sit on the Mother Earth, first of all. You must respect the Mother Earth because the first chakra is made out of the Mother Earth. Try to be more settled down with yourself on Mother Earth. And the respect, see the trees, when they get their flowers, they are not so respectful. But when they are laden by the fruits, they bow down to Mother Earth. In the same way, when you have got the fruits of SahajaYoga, you all must bow down. And innocence has a special capacity to make a person extremely peaceful. Extremely peaceful. All the anger, temper, violence. If a person doesn't have innocence, it cannot come in you. Because a person who is not innocent is either sly or aggressive. He cannot have peace within his heart. But an innocent person is not bothered. Innocently he lives, enjoys everything in complete peace and harmony. But this violence comes when a person becomes clever. He thinks, I am so clever, the another one is so stupid, I have a right to shout at that person. And the one who is not innocent is never wise. He may be to look sharp, but he is not wise. Wisdom comes only with innocence. And how much wisdom have you gathered? That is what one has to see. When your power of innocence increases, wisdom is apparent. People say that fellow is very wise. For example, if somebody is crying about his wife, a wise person will say, oh Baba, just look at this, still busy with his wife. Another one is crying about his house or something. He says, oh, look at this one, still busy with the house. There is no end to it. I have known people who get so swollen up that they think they must give a big lecture for 1 hour on Sahaja. Unless and until they have given 1 hour lecture, they do not think their ego has manifested itself fully. But a wise person, he doesn't have to talk or speak or do anything. He impresses his silence, his wisdom on others much more easily. And that is what we have to see. Have we been able to discipline ourselves? Because our growth is very much in the beginning of it. We have to grow quite a lot. And people don't understand this point. In an atmosphere of egoistical temperament, that you have to grow. You have not yet grown. You have to grow a lot. And when you grow, you find this wisdom really fragrant with compassion. Your wisdom
Vamos a llevar toda nuestra atención a nuestro Sahasrara chakra. Y escuchar el mantra del Sahasrara.
Tvameva sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunaatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namo Tvameva sakshat Shri Kalki sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namah Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namah
Muchas gracias, Mataji, por esta meditación, por tus palabras, por permitirnos absorber todo esto tan bello que es nutrimiento, nutrición para nuestro sistema sutil, para nuestro árbol que crece cada día más en nuestro interior. Podemos elevar nuestra energía Kundalini todos juntos. Con toda nuestra atención. Y cerrar dando los 7 arcos de protección. Muchas gracias a todos y a todas. Gracias por conectarse. No sé si alguien tiene alguna pregunta o algún comentario. Les agradezco mucho por estar aquí. Muchas gracias.
Buenas noches, Claudio. Quisiera hacer la invitación de mañana para la meditación. Ahí les compartimos el link de la meditación de lunes a viernes, 6 de la mañana. A ver si nos quieren acompañar.
Esperamos a todos mañana a las 6 de la mañana. Muchas gracias.